Welcome to today's session. Today we'll be looking at two lookup functions in the family of the lookups for formulas. So today we'll be looking at VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. So here we have VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP simply means vertical lookup. It is a tool that you use when you want to search for a phenomenon in a column and you want Excel to return corresponding value in another column. So when you have, for instance, in this example, you have a column called title. So you want to look up a value in that column called title. And you want, for instance, Excel to return the value under budget or under revenue. So we'll use this data set to explain this formula. So let's go ahead. So here, we have a movie title called Aviator, for instance. And we want to look out for the revenue, the corresponding revenue for that movie. So what do? We can deploy our VLOOKUP. So you simply type in the formula. So we have equal VLOOKUP. Excel is asking you what is the lookup value. Let's just click the cell because that is where the title of the movie is. Then what is the table array? We pick this table. But mind you, when you are copying the table array, you must ensure that the value you are searching for, the column in which you are searching for that value, is the first column in your table array. So like this. If I copy it like this, the formula would not work, right? So you have to copy from the column, right, that you are searching for. It must be the first column. So we have this. So we have picked the table array. Then we have the column index. Now in VLOOKUP, this is how you measure the column index. The first column is 1. This is 2, 3, and continuously like that. So we are looking for revenue. Revenue is in 1, 2, 3. So the index number is 3. So we put our 3, and then we want it to return exact match. So if you want it to return exact match, you pick false, or you simply just type in 0. If you want it to give you an approximate match, you click on true, or you simply type 1. So we are looking for exact match. So we click on false, and then just press enter, and that is it. That is VLOOKUP. So it's a tool that you can deploy when you have large number of data, when you have large amount of data, and you want to look through, let's say for instance, a data set that has over say 100 million, items, and you want to search through to return a value from another column. This is a very powerful tool in Excel that helps you to do that, to achieve that. Thank you very much. For HLOOKUP, which simply means horizontal lookup, it is deployed when you are looking for a particular phenomenon within a particular row, and you want to return corresponding value in another row. So in this case, we're going to be using the same data set we use for our VLOOKUP. So here we have the movie title in this cell, and we want to search for budget and revenue. You could see that from this data set, the budget and revenue as a word is within this row 2, and we want Excel to search for this item and return corresponding value in relation to a particular movie in another row. So how do we deploy this? So I'm going to deploy this in 2 ways. Tell you 2 ways we can actually deploy the formula. So let's type in the formula. So we have equal HLOOKUP. What is our lookup value? We're looking for budget, which is in that cell, and our table array. We want it to search. Don't forget the same process that we deployed when we're looking at VLOOKUP is the same we're going to be deploying here, in the sense that when you are picking your table array, the row in which you are searching for your value, your lookup value, must be the first row. So you can see we're looking for budget, and budget is in this first row. So you must ensure that the first row you are picking is where you are searching for your value. So we pick the table. Then the next thing, now I would have convert this to an absolute reference, but I'm going to use another method for searching for revenue. So there's no need for me to make it absolute. But ideally, I would have made this particular table array, I would have made it absolute. So there's no need for this particular example. So now this movie title is on row, let's say Alicia is on row 3. This is 1, 2, 3, right? So we deploy row 3. That's our row index. they want it to look for the exact match. So I can just simply just type in 0 and I click enter, and it gave me the budget. For the second method, instead of typing in the formula for revenue, I will simply use the formula bar. So you come here under formula bar, we have lookup and reference. Click on it. You have all the various types of lookup and reference you can have. We can now search for HLOOKUP. So we have HLOOKUP here. Simply deploy it. So the dialog box comes up. What is our lookup value? Our lookup value is there. It's in H7, right? Then what's our table array? And don't forget, Excel, when you're using this dialog box, it gives you a brief description of what is expected of you to type in. So here it's telling you that the table array is a table of text, number, or logical value in which data is looked up. Table array can be a reference to a range or a range of names. So in this case, this is our table array. And don't forget, the same principle with VLOOKUP applies here, in the sense that your table array, the first row must be the row in which you are searching for your lookup value. That means whatever you're searching for here, that will impute as a lookup value here. It must be within this first row. It's very, very important. So now, what is our row index? Our row index, looking at the movie title we're looking at, is in row 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. Don't forget to start from counting 1, 2, 3. So this is our third row. So we impute the row number, the row index number, and they will want it to return an exact match. So I'll simply just type in 0, or I can type false. Either way, it works. Either false or 0 works, and that is our value. Our value has been returned to us here. So thank you very much. In the next session, we'll be looking at other lookup formulas.